Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily face-to-face reading. Those of you who are returning, I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for being a part of this channel and being upright in the earth, in which I hope that you are, and that you're hoping that I am, and we're helping one another to be that way by the great divine. And I assure you that that is how I do strive in this life. And so anyway, I appreciate you for doing the same thing. I send you love and light. Those of you who are down and out, I just lift you up right now. And I just ask that the Holy Spirit of heaven would just come and just comfort you where you're at, because He will. He will help you through it. And those of you who are new, I'm not churchy or religious or anything. I do have a Hebraic descent. I do keep covenant with Jehovah Elohim. I show you what his name looks like in the tarot down in the video below if you want to check that out. I do use living language in scripture because it's here, like I said. But I'm just free spiritually. I'm about the truth, and I'm for uprightness and us uprooting wicked energy. And if you fall down, you get up. That's all you can do is get up. And just prove who you are by getting up. And thank you for doing that, because we've all fell down. Every one of us. Nobody can say, I've never fell down. Only the pride say that. The prideful people say that. But we all have. And anyway, if you fall down, you get up, you teach from that place, you're honored there. You are. And you become something beautiful for somebody else who also will go through things in life where they need to be taught. And you'll be an inspiration, because all of us need one another. All of us are on different levels, and nobody's higher or lower, but yet, in a sense, at looking at things, we are in different areas. We are, but we're all still the same. We're all the body. Okay, if we are literally following the spirit of truth and uprightness and being kind and being good in our business and wanting to be even in our scales, then we are all a part of a body, and hand goes in hand, and 2 feet get to walk, and a heart beats, and we all make up this beautiful body, which is comes from Christ. And the thing at the top where Christ is will trickle down and destroy all the other stuff and keep us in a place called life. And we live there. We live and we move, and we have our breath, and we breathe in the Holy One. And so, be all that you are called to be in the earth. Don't try to be somebody else. Accept the things that you can't change. I have to do the same. And by that, we just grow. We grow, and we grow in grace, and the world is just a better place. So anyway, if you are new, this is kind of how I am on the inside of what I dream to see the earth become. And anyway, welcome if you stay. You'll learn me as we go. I feel the energies, and sometimes it can be really intense because I will roar like a lion to uproot wickedness. Okay, so when Jehovah's Spirit is on me, it's hardcore sometimes. So you've been warned. Since we do look at criminal activity, you will hear information on this channel that will be disturbing at times. So, but we just look at the spiritual weather and to see what's around us, so that we don't let it in this realm to influence us. We resist that kind of stuff. If it is around you, again, you just fix it to the best of your ability. Thank you, Jehovah, for clear defined messages. Jehovah, just rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy, every black magic, familiar spirit, anything that would try to harm anyone in any dark way. We just shine the light in its face and command it to go away right now in Jehovah's name. Jehovah, rebuke you. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? What do we need to know and understand? What's going on around us? Expose wicked energies that are really allowed to be influenced in other people. Those people don't want to change. Let us know about them right here, right now. What's the energy flow right here? So the wheel came out earlier today. It came out yesterday as well. And this is the first letter of Jehovah's name. It's the Yod in the Hebrew. It's the arm. It's a strong arm that comes and rules for him. This goes back to salvation in this house. And this is spiritual teaching, learning. You could be dealing with a teacher. You could be a teacher. All of us are a teacher to some degree. The ninth house goes back to the husband. And Jehovah's also told us to be our husband as well. And this is protection. And this is the law. This is something very karmic, and it goes either way in truth. If something's exaggerated, even when it turns, it'll still exaggerate. It'll still turn on the exaggerated thing in the truth to balance out something, because it's about balancing. This is like reaping and sowing, cause and effect. This is inevitable fate taking place. In the last couple of days, we've seen something just inevitably is here. Something is moving. Jehovah's bringing his arm in here. It's huge. This is authority, a big time authority in this card here. And it's luck and it's fortune, and we're traveling forward, and something's moving and grooving, and it's perceiving things and stuff like that, and it's shifting and stuff like that. So there's some type of a real positive energy coming out, especially if you're standing in the truth, and if you're not, you're learning the truth. Either way, because it is literally turning. Okay. The Seven of Wands was there, but I just felt like if it wants to come out, it will come out. I felt that I hit the deck there. But there have been blocking going on, and that is also a victory in a battle. What else you want to bring out here, Jehovah? You just tell it, because nobody can tell it like you. We inquire at your hand and your hand alone. What do you want to reveal here? You like to tell us the things before they happen. Somebody's husband is here, or you're the husband, dealing with some type of financial thing, or something about a trip is here for somebody. Somebody's will or balancing, getting a balance with somebody's will is here. We have the Strength card, compassion. There's a big lion right here, and if we're talking spiritual things, and we are, because this house literally, if you go do your studies, it'll take you back to spiritual teachers and stuff like that, and studying stuff and stuff like that. But the lion seeks whom he may devour. But we also have the lion of the tribe of Yehuda, who has a scepter that will never leave his hand, right? And we got the arm here coming out here. This is about having compassion where children are concerned. Could be dealing with authority where children are concerned. With the fifth house, our heart goes back to this house. This is all fire then, real big fire here. The H is here. The H and the Y is hay. You could live on a farm where hay and bales are, or something like that, or drive some type of operating machine where you're cutting stuff in, or something like that. I'm just saying that because the Chariot still can be related back to this house as well, and that's a crop cutter in the deck. But the hay, the word hay is out here, but the het is the letter for the Strength card, which goes back to walls being built, or ladders or walls are here. There could be a game here as well. Chutes and ladders is also what I'm hearing. I often hear that for some reason with this card when it comes out here. I had to pause my camera for a second to do something in my house, and then I was compelled to look up this word in the Hebrew, and the word here is spelled HHY. And first of all, if we just want to take the pictograph of what's out here, it's again the arm. And then, like I said, the het can represent, I think the modern Hebrew now spells it with the CH, but the old pictograph root is spelled with an H. But anyway, the root word is the arm with a ladder or a wall. And so if we just want to take the picture of an arm coming and doing something with a wall, or building something up, or climbing a ladder, maybe you do that. I'm not sure. We've often been having here carpentry stuff come out, okay? But the word is spelled HHY in the Hebrew, and it goes to live or live. And the word live and live is still the same, but it's going back to live in the stomach areas here. And life is what this word represents. It goes back to literally the organ of the stomach that holds your food here, okay? It can go back to a beast energy, a creature, something running, or living or something raw. The appetite is here with this word, okay? And we got, you know, if we're talking about somebody running, maybe you are a runner, being addressed here about something. Trying to live, if there's some type of real beast type energy or a creature around something. There has been a raw war here. Maybe you just like to eat raw food. I'm not sure. There's something, somebody's got an appetite for something here. Okay, but we do have travel energy here with this, and so it's here. So sustenance is being found and being quickened, and to be revived is also here in this word that came out here. Maybe you don't have food. Maybe it's been blocked from you. Whatever this is, it's coming out. This is a word that I felt led to look at, and so something's fixing to be addressed by it, okay? And then there's no definition the other way. Obviously, we know we got people that have been put out. And it's been a big beast of a problem, okay? Where work and authority and travel and food and things that have been built up because of situations that have happened within, I guess, relationships with even your children, because we have, you know, authority energy here, household stuff here. Let's see what's coming out here. Well, we got the Hangman's also here. That's by right where the sun's at. So whatever Jehovah's bringing out here. So it wants to come out. It just wants to jump out. We got law really big here where children are concerned. And the authority is here. And we got burn energy then would be found here as well, because we got fire by right. And the scripture has a lot to say about what we talk about all the time, and you're just bringing it down. Somebody has been trying to look from every angle. How do I do something? How do I move something in this direction? We're looking at backwards organization. A 4 is organization, but it's backwards here. And this is the teacher staff. We've got a teacher energy here. We have a whole staff of teachers then involved in something. For some of you all are trying to figure out how to do something where children are concerned, or to protect them because something's been like a beast of a problem here. And there's a lot of people that's been hungry to live because the stomach's just roaring right like a lion. And we got a bunch of fortune here as well. And we need to lift up our leadership, our authority. Okay? I just heard Jehovah say, you shall live and not die, and you shall declare my works. Because something has been, there's been a lie here. There's a chemical energy here. Okay? This goes back to chemicals. This goes back to confusions. It goes back to, obviously we got law, like I said, prison stuff here as well. But there has been a big deal about chemicals. Really big. Somebody is also, somebody who, there's children here connected to chemicals. Hell is here and the heel is here. And obviously we see somebody hanging by their heel. That's here. Somebody was given a chemical and then was sacrificed, and it was a child. Well, we got China showing up here with the dragon. We got sexual things, pregnancies, people trying to figure out what to do now. If you're pregnant, now you're trying to figure out from every angle, looking, what am I going to do? Because how am I going to feed my children? How am I going to keep myself with nutrition to be able to have what I need through this pregnancy and stuff like that? That's coming through my spirit for somebody. This is positive change here, though. Jehovah's arms coming in and changing something here. Something that's been so psychedelic. There has been a lot of death issues, which we know. Show me this Hangman, please. So, the stinginess, the greed or security, or obviously if that's law for something, and some people it is, that's somebody sitting in security in prison here for children sacrificing, okay? And you're dealing with a beast type of an energy, and people have taken that animalistic state and think they're going to hang somebody up because they're crazy, because this is a crazy card. In the negative. In the upright, this is high volume discernment, to know how to look at something from every angle. But in the negative of something, we have too much law here. It's a prison card, psychedelic. We have the word that can go back to chemicals in this house, and just by right goes back to that. There's just psychedelic crazy behaviors here within something here. Somebody can perceive that they know it. There's secrets here, and there's high volume intuition around situation. Another woman is here as well within something. Show me the Four of Pentacles, please. This house can go back to scattering energy, and so can this. And I'm really feeling that. So if you are new, I feel the energy, and it's as if somebody is scattered. And Jehovah said the other day he was going to scatter or something like that. And we know that his enemies will go 7 ways. Somebody has circulated something. It's caused such a confusion. It's just caused somebody to literally just go crazy, or have to have a wall somewhere because somebody has tried to hunt somebody like a freaking animal within some stupidness that's happened, because there's psychedelic behaviors, there's real creative type energy, or because something's backwards in some type of an organization where authority is. And it's just crazy. There's hell here. And somebody is going to go to hell, and their heel's going to be taken because of what the scripture states. And the truth is here about it. There's real karmic activity upon somebody in this reading. Okay? There's a narcissist here as well. Show me the Four of Pentacles, please. If you're in the upright, you shall live and not die. If you have not crossed the line, you haven't seared your soul. This stuff is over. Jehovah's turning something. It's inevitable. Something's over now. Somebody's heel's fixing to get taken. Yes, there is a victory here. Okay. Again, the crop, the cutting. This is a large, something that has affected a large amount of people, or a large scope of an area has been here. It's the cutting implements, the Zion, the lizard energy is here, which can go back to perverse energy in the Hebrew, okay? And there has been perverseness here with sacrificial things, where children and hunting people like they're a beast, in which I just talked about that on a chit chat on my other channel about the Tower of Babel, and all the connections and how energy will play out like that. But we do have law in prison. Really, you could work for, somebody does work for a prison, and got caught up in some type of psychedelic situation here. Life is here. The word zoe in the Hebrew is life. Okay? And yet we have death passing from one space to the next, and we have look, we've got the 9th house really big out here, which goes right back to the arm of Jehovah. His authority is here. This is heirs to kingdoms. It's an eternity card. It's a reconciliation card. It's a balancing. It's a river. It is also, we got the higher mind really big here to perceive something and to balance something here. And the children are really here, because this is the sperm. Somebody did get pregnant. We just seen the Ace of Wands here. This, again, the husband, somebody's husband is here, or there's a couple of husbands here involved in something. But the truth is here about some type of a stingy or secure. Again, the security is still found within the Four of Pentacles, or somebody's trying to secure something here. But there's something perverse. There's been something very perverse here that's taken place. And the truth is here about it, and Jehovah's arm is turning something. And there's prophets here as well, and being just really stretched out. This is a deliverance. This is a salvation card. Let me just take some words real quick. I was just pulling some cards face to face with y'all just to see where the energy was, and we got truth all over the place. If we are dealing with teachers, this goes back to teachers. There's a staff of teachers involved, or a school came out in one of my readings last night. Truth and clarity. Truth. There's clarity about something here. There is. Thank you, Yola. There's been theft in jewels and crystals and riches, and there's a big house involved in somebody's situation, or you live in a big house, or whatever that is. It's just written on the card. You just tell it. A school is here. So there is a school here, and there's teachers that are involved in something that has been so psychedelic, or somebody that they work with is, or something connected to the school is here, and there's clarity about it, or about somebody in some type of situation with the school. Something about out of country is here. This is foreign people, foreign places, okay? And something about on a rainy day. Something took place on a rainy day, and so there's been some type of an investigation around something that's happened, and it's been a confusion, and what do we do, or how do we do it, or what did we do, and why did we do it, now how do we get out of it? There's jail here, and there's clarity about what to do now. The confusion is now, there's life here now, because some type of beastie energy is going to be caught. We got unconditional love, and that is the highest vibration of them all. This goes back to unconditional love as well. Somebody give an account and a report about an issue. That's good, because somebody last night in one of my readings was also going to do that. Thank you, Yehovah. Let them do it, not be afraid. Somebody has been decaying by water. Yes, they have. Yes, they have, or they found it, or I did a reading not long ago, they found it, or something about water has been here, or a boat trip. This has been stormy waters here. Okay, somebody finally given an account. Thank you, Yehovah. Thank you. There's Hebraic energy here, and a redeeming energy, and opening the door. Well, we got the law here. We just got the law everywhere here. Let the true law of Yehovah come up in this realm. Woe to you, rich! For you have trusted in your riches, and your riches shall ye depart, because you have not remembered the Most High in the days of your riches. You have committed blasphemy and unrighteousness, have become ready now for your day of slaughter. This is a slaughtering type of energy. People have crossed the line. There's all kinds of riches here. Fortune is here. And now the things are being turned, and it's their time of slaughter is here. It's here. The great day of judgment. This is a judgment on prison type energies with all this law coming out here. We got riches and jewels and thefts and stuff that showed up here. And so whatever this is. Something about a comedy show is here. Okay? Something that started as a joke in one of my other readings. So we do have a leader, a strong leader. This goes back to the Aleph head, which would be the magician. And it keeps coming out, and somebody has been very manipulative and very skilled. But on the opposite side of that, Yehovah's got people up in here that absolutely know how to get these people out of here and give them a freaking pill, because they've been crazy. Okay, because it's a crazy card. So we do have some type of upright energy here that's coming out to turn the wheel with Yehovah's hand. There's something very karmic going on in the land. There really is. So the day of the wicked slaughter is here. The beast and what they've done to children, it's here. So let them go to hell like they need to, because Jehovah's judging a thing. Okay? Well, this will come out, people. And so it is what it is at this point. Let us rejoice that the beast and the stupidness is now finally getting out of here, and that the arm of the divine are going to hang them up and slaughter them. They're going to feel what it feels like now. They get to burn. And we get to rejoice that now our earth is going to be well, it's going to be cleansed in spiritual way, spiritually, emotionally, physically, however this is going to play out. It's still going to play out. Okay, we're going to feel it. Somebody going to give an account to something that's really taking place. Now somebody getting judged for it, and so that's positive, because what's happened has been a disgrace. Shalom.